So the fire piston was first patented in 1807 in England and France. For the next 30 years it was a household item for making fire until the match was invented. Later on, explorers traveling to Southeast Asia discovered that the people there, the natives there, have been using this technology for a very long time. Nobody knows how long, but they've been using this technology to start fires for a very long time. Okay, so is the fire piston a viable survival tool? Well, I'll tell you one thing, it can't hurt anything. The more knowledge you have, the more ways of making a fire you have with you, the more likely you are to be able to succeed. So a fire piston certainly can't hurt in that regard. Each method of making a fire has its own drawbacks and its own strong points. If you want convenience, buy yourself a big lighter. That's the most convenient way of making a fire. If you want ultimate reliability, buy a fire steel like this one. They are completely impervious to the weather, and they can light a lot of different tinders under a lot of different conditions. They're extremely reliable. A fire piston is dependent entirely on you having tinder that is bone dry. It takes a charred tinder in order to make it work. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to make a fire. So a lot of people think, okay, well, the fire piston is useless then. It's gimmicky. It's nothing more than just a toy. No, it's not gimmicky. It was the way of starting a fire for about 30 years before the match was invented. It's still a fun tool to use to this day. It's a lot of fun to learn and understand and to use primitive technology, in my opinion. People still use flint and steel to make fires. I enjoy doing that myself. People still use bow drills and hand drills to make fire. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. It's an enjoyable hobby for a lot of people. And the more knowledge you have, the more likely you're going to succeed in a survival type situation. So I wouldn't say it's gimmicky. I would say it's a lot of fun. Just get one and try using it. You'll see what I mean. It's a lot of fun.